In this video, let's compare the Focal Bathys against the Bang & Olufsen's Beoplay H95 in 9 different rounds and see which one is the winner. At the time of making this video, the Beoplay H95 cost $1,650 and the Focal Bathys cost $1,200 here in Australia, which makes the Bathys the winner of this round. Though looks are in the eyes of the beholder, but there is no denying the fact that the Beoplay H95 has used better materials to make their product. They have titanium on top of the ear cups, aluminum under the stepless slider, and the sheepskin leather on the ear cups, which are removable. Compared to this, the Bathys has a honeycomb mesh design on the ear cups that apparently is made out of brushed aluminum, but if you touch it, it will feel like plastic. They also have leather on the ear cups and on the headband, which is nice, but the cowhide leather on the Beoplay H95 is much better. And some people might like the LED on the Bathys logo, which lights up when on, but if you don't like it, then you can turn it off via the app. But overall, because of the quality in materials and better craftsmanship, this round goes to the Beoplay H95. The Beoplay H95 weighs in about 323 grams and has a clamping force of 1.2 pounds, whereas the Focal Bathys weighs in about 350 grams and has a clamping force of 0.8 pounds. Which means because of the lighter weight on the H95, you will be able to wear them longer than the Bathys without having wearer's fatigue. And because of the more clamping force, you will get a much tighter fit on the H95, which is great if you like to take your over-ear headphones for runs or to the gym. However, the Bathys has a much more wider ear cup that can fit larger ears and has a deeper memory foam to cushion the head against the headphones, which does give more comfort. But they do have a tendency to warm up a little bit more than any other over-ear headphones. So all things considered, this round goes to the Beoplay H95. Both the headphones fall flat, but the Beoplay H95 can even curl up a bit more to reduce some footprint. And on top of that, the H95 has a much nicer and robust aluminum carrying case than the Focal Bathys' fabric carrying case. Even on the inside, the finish is nicer and the magnetic carrying flap to organize all the extra accessories is just great on the H95. Also, the H95 comes with the airplane jack, which the Bathys does not. So this round again goes to the Beoplay H95. In terms of battery, the Beoplay H95 can last longer over Bluetooth with ANC on, but takes a long time to recharge, whereas the Bathys lasts 10 hours less but can recharge faster. You can even increase the battery life with 3.5mm cable and the DAC mode to 35 hours and 42 hours respectively. And when it comes to connectivity, both the headphones are neck and neck, but the Bathys has a longer range and better latency results on the DAC mode with the USB-C cable. Also, I have seen more consistent and reliable performance over Bluetooth on the Bathys over the H95, which makes the Focal Bathys the winner of this round. Both the headphones offer the same range of playback and call control options, but the difference is that the Bathys only has physical controls and the H95 on the other hand has a combination of touch controls to change tracks, physical controls to call voice assistant, and dials on both the ear cups to regulate ANC modes and to change volume. There is high level of user friendliness with the H95 controls as they are very intuitive, so the Beoplay H95 wins this round. And when it comes to noise cancellation, both the headphones were able to cancel all kinds of traffic noises that you would expect from your morning commute when on the bus or on the train. These kind of noises generally lie in the 60 to 70 decibel range. So to amp it up a bit, I filled up this room with 85 dB of noise, which generally you would get if you are standing next to a construction site with drills and jackhammer or other stuff. In that scenario, the Focal Bathys struggled a little bit to cancel the high-pitched noises, but the H95 handled that very well, and also when it comes to transparency mode, the Beoplay H95 were a bit better as they sounded more natural. So this is why the Beoplay H95 wins this round. In wireless mode, you would not find that big of a difference between these two headphones as both has a very similar sound signature. But if you listen a little bit closely, then you will hear that the bass is more accurate and tight on the Beoplay H95 and the vocals or the mid-range also comes off really nicely. This makes the H95 ideal for podcasts or classical music or jazz music. They will not blow you away with loudness or kick in the bass, but they will keep you listening to your favorite track hours after hours. The Bathys, on the other hand, gives less emphasized instruments such as snare drums or background vocals a very good shine, which makes the Bathys sound very snappy. Also, the deep ear cups provides a nice amount of space to stage the audio from its 40mm drivers, which the H95 cannot provide. The sharpness and accuracy on the mid or treble range is on par with the H95, but the bass just comes off a little bit rough. On some tracks, it might overpower other frequencies even, which never happens on the H95. But the real trick for the Bathys is their DAC mode. Once you turn it on, there is simply no going back. In this mode, immediately what you will realize is the difference in sound quality, and you don't even have to be an audiophile to understand that. The volume level increases and so will the kick in bass. Sound quality still remains sharp as always, and the latency drops to only 2 milliseconds. The DAC mode means you will have to go wired, but that's just a minor inconvenience for the sound quality that you are about to get. If you pair this up with Tidal, then it's game over for Beoplay H95, and which is why the Focal Bathys wins this round. Testing the microphone of the Beoplay H95. Mic check, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing the microphone of the Focal Bathys headphones. Mic check, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So as you just heard the sample mic test, the Focal Bathys are doing a better job at cancelling noise to focus on the voice during calls. So that's why my winner for this round is the Focal Bathys. Look, the Focal Bathys don't do a lot of things right like many other wireless headphones, and especially when you compare them with the likes of Beoplay H95, which I think is in a league of its own. But they have got one single thing right that matters to me the most, and that is the sound quality. Simply put, this is just an audiophile headphone which just happens to be wireless. So my money is on the Focal Bathys. But that's it from me today, guys. Please let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then please like, share and subscribe. This is Nafi signing off till next week. Peace.